Hey guys, today I got a little treat for you. This is at a friend of mine's hot rod shop. Just a little walkthrough, and the audio didn't come out so good, so I'm gonna try to narrate this for you a little bit. This is a friend of ours, I believe 70 late 70s Fox body Mustang, very early, with a front end swap and LS 6 liter conversion, 4 LED transmission, nice custom full dual exhaust, coilovers, all kinds of goodies on it. Unfortunately, he did pass away, but this car was completed shortly before he passed, and he got to ride in it. And I know he really adored it. And some friends of ours came together and finished up the car for his family, and so they could enjoy it. And it's always a shame when a car guy goes, but this was his dream, and it was built by the guy you see there on the left. That's my buddy Chris. What he's doing right now is working through the wiring on the factory ECM. So they used HP tutors to tune it, but he was building a custom handmade harness. So what's sitting behind him is a Dodge, second gen Dodge 24 valve Cummins frame with a square body, Chevy square body from the 80s, body on top of it. This, I'm not quite sure what it is. Some 30s era Ford, I think. I could be wrong. Don't jump on me in the comments. I'm not sure what that is. I really like the square body, but this is probably my favorite thing that was in the shop that day. And this is a badass tow truck. Time's Up Auto Salvage. So these rear fenders are made from the cowling for fighter planes in the Second World War. Actually, the other fender's the same thing, and I just think they're cool as shit. They are absolutely. This thing is too cool. So I didn't want to get too close to it because it's a beautiful work of art. Manual trans, beautiful interior, great. The other vehicle they had in here in the shop is an S10 with what looks like small block Chevy swap in it. Looks like they retained AC. That's cool. It's not usually a thing with swaps. But the real focus on this is this tribute car. At the time that we were filming this is about a year and a half ago. We didn't have any idea that he was going to pass away so suddenly, and I looked back for this footage of the build and of all the things that Chris went through, late nights, hard work, all that good stuff. You know, talking with him, trying to figure out what he's doing, and understand all the little intricacies. He had to repin several different harnesses in order to make the 4 LED work and get speed sensor signals and all that good stuff. So I believe he did a segment swap with HP tuners. The car is fantastic. Now I've actually got another video of it doing a burnout at the memorial service for the owner. Um, and the car is currently in the possession of the family, and it's a good way for them to remember him. And honestly, it's one of the few things you can hold on to and bring a smile to your face during difficult times like that when someone young passes away. So I definitely wanted to put this out there so that friends and guys could see it. As you can see, I am pretty enamored with this Cummins Chevy, but it's not quite completed. It is now, runs and drives. After about a week after I took this footage, it fired up, and the owner has a blast with it. I believe it's been repainted. I'm not quite sure what color it is now. As I said, it's all second gen Dodge stuff underneath, but it's got that classic square body look. which everyone goes for. You can't tell me that's not a good looking truck. And these are some of the other pieces of equipment they have in this shop: drill presses, band saws, and cool old iron stuff that lasts forever. There, I'm just playing. I can't keep my hands off some of the stuff. Nice, nice lathe. Wish I knew how to run it. I would love to get a little bit more skilled at that kind of thing. And this is the body that they built with a couple different jigs and, of course, various stuff hanging around. I'm not quite sure what diff that is. It's tiny. Might be. I'm not really sure. Might be a 10 volt. One, two, three, four. Yeah, this is another car. It's a little roadster with what looks like inline six in it. It's in the process of being built. Quick change rear end. I don't know if you spot that, but that's straight out of like dirt track stuff. A lot of these cars that are built here, I'm not going to name the builder, but he does some awesome stuff. And this crane setup was actually like rescued off of a different tow truck and completely redone. That's another interesting pinstriping on the diff. Just the detail involved in this truck is absolutely, it's fantastic. I love this truck. I can't say enough good things about this and how classy it is. I like rat rods, but I also like some some class too, and I can really respect the effort that went into that. My buddy Chris spent probably, gosh, I don't know how many hours hunched over this harness on this car, getting it to run and eliminating circuits that weren't necessary, and basically wire tucking it, making it pretty. And this is, about a year after this came out, Holly came up with the what you call it, Terminator setup that kind of makes all this unnecessary, but to some extent, it's a labor of love. But this, you know, Holly really changed the game. Um, Now knowing we wanted to go through all this in order to make an L swap run.